Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I'm Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. Needed to turn the light on. It's getting dark. Oh, I'm rolling back in my chair. Sorry little dog, I just bumped into her. So we are on, believe it or not, project number 25 for this August 2022's Paper Pumpkin Sweet Sunflower, and this set is definitely sweet. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you, Stampin' Up! So these were the projects. I have yet to do one. I've done none of those projects, but anyways, here we go. So let's show you what I've got. I am actually got other things I've got to do besides this paper pumpkin kit. So this envelope is not getting cut, it's being used as an envelope. So I have a piece of white that was in my stuff, and look at the back. Okay, this is not Stampin' Up! It's just a piece I had my scrap piece. It is 3 3 3/4 by 5. This is for the inside of our card. So because it is closer to this than regular bright white, and we're using this little tiny little bee. Okay, lost some of my bees somewhere. I'm using a very old scallop circle. This scallop is about 2 3/4 inch scallop. It's this old one. I'm using the 1 1/4 punch. I'm using this scrap piece I punched out from a project where I fletched ink on my cardstock. This is Pale Plum. Remember, because I was using it, because now if you have fresh freesia, it would be 10 times better. But these are all scrap pieces that I had in my scrap little zippy bag here from my paper pumpkin. I did this gorgeous sunflower using the Rich Razzleberry and Blackberry Bliss blends. I did it identically to how I did my yellow ones, but this I did it to go with this. I have a Blackberry Bliss card base. We are going to be using this gold piece that I cut the center out of for another project. And we're using a little spare little sprig, and I'm gonna do its little leaves, give it those little wiggles that I like to do with this punch so much. So we're just using one because that's all I had in my bin. I have 2 leaves that in video 7 you see me, I show you how I do my sunflowers and my leaves. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is glue this to our card base. So I'm going to give my large bottle of Tombow. Sorry, I cleaned my stamp room up a bit. So I am just going around the edges of this, trying not to get too much on it because I don't want it getting everywhere. I'm not going to do any on the inside of it, just on the outside. Alrighty, here we go, laying her down. There we have it, she's down. Next, we have this piece, which you can see it fits perfectly over the boo-boo, over its, hole. So what we need to do is this piece is going to get squared and cut down. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and glue this piece down. So I'll tell you what this measurement is in just a second. It just happened to be in my scraps. And I'm like, oh my gosh, will that cover it? And it did. And so I'm using it. But I will tell you the measurements. It is, oops. No, it's on there the way it needs to be. Okay. It is 2.5 by, it's going to be one of those 8s, isn't it? 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 16ths. That's what the measurement is, and I'm sticking with it. Not changing it, not one bit. It's already down. I wouldn't change it if I could. No, I wouldn't. Sorry. Just not worth it. Okay, so I'm going to move all this aside so we can trim this down. So I just want to get, this is the flap of the envelope. I want to get a straight, nice straight edge here. So straightening that off. And then I'm going to straighten out, this is like 1 7/8. I kind of know that from doing this already. And then I'm going to bring it here and see roughly where it's going to, and yeah, this is how I'm going to measure this, y'all. So it needs to be roughly right about there. And then we'll figure out what the measurement is. Alrighty, so this is going to be, wow, 1 2/8. We're going to go a little, we're going to take it to 3 1/4. And if I need to trim it off a hair, we will. But let's get a look at her. Ooh, so nice. Nope, she's good. Okay, so we are going to glue this one now down in its place. If the glue will come out of the bottle. All right, no Stampin' Bumblebees on this for now. So I wanted to put this, it's so pretty, I may not. I am going to add this. I wanted this here, and this scallop, yeah, we're still going to put our scallop up there. And we're going to stamp it in our lovely Blackberry Bliss. So let's see here. Just going to take my circle and just get that right in there. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And we're going to leave that open because we're going to need that for the inside. So let's get these down now. Put a whole bunch down there. We're sticking it over that flower. And we are going to pop that up. I wasn't going to, but now looking at it, it needs some dimension. With this having that much dimension, it just needs it. So we're going to grab 2 dimensionals, hopefully. Well, that didn't work, keeping them in the container. Those came off, but it stuck to it. So let's get this like so. I don't know what you guys did this past weekend, but my daughter and I, well, her weekend is Thursday and Friday. We decorated for Halloween. We got some new stuff for outside. It was so much fun. Oh, just absolutely, you know, had a blast doing it. Just wonderful. So now to figure out where we want our, I want that one up here and these 2 down there. Bring that green. So I'm going to put some, and if you hear people talking in the background, it's because the window in my stamp room is open. I cannot close it even if I wanted to because it's stuck. I jammed it this early this spring. I got it off the track and my husband needs to fix it. He's like not happy with me about it, but he will because fall is upon us, and here in the great northwest of Washington State, we get lots of rain and it gets cold. Not as cold as it does on the other side, but it gets cold. Okay, I think we might put those, yes, just like so. So we're going to glue these down. Come on, Tombo. I must have a goober stuck in there somewhere. So we're going to stick that down like so. And then this, do I want to pop this one up? No, because it's already got a dimensional on it. I'm going to have to stick a pin in this. Maybe that got it out. All right, there we go. And where's that little bee? Oh, there he is. There's our little bee. I'm going to stick him right by the sunflower. There's that little bee. So that, my friends, is the outside of this card. And I think it's gorgeous. All right, now for the inside piece. You will need, and just a moment. I'm doing a video, sweetheart. Can you wait? Okay, that's my grandson. So we're using this little sprig, and we're going to use that Blackberry Bliss again. And we're going to do like we've done in a couple of others. We're going to come in and stamp off a few times. I'm going to come in over at this one and stamp. And I really don't want anything on the inside of this card. I mean, that's how quick and simple this is. And you know what? I'm not going to do the bees. I like it really. I just like it. Can't explain it, but I do. And I mean, sorry, but that was a nice, perfect size for the inside of my card. And you're not going to believe what I just did, y'all. Alrighty. So now, what do I do now? What do I do? Okay. Change plans. I need another Blackberry Bliss card base, and I don't think I have another, but we're going to check. I have a pale plum, which I could stick it on. That's what we're going to do. Because did y'all see what I did? Yep. Oh, I was so smart, wasn't I? Hope y'all can have a good chuckle with me. It happens. We were just talking about this at Card Tech Club. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, put it on the inside of this, or is this Fresh Freesia? This actually may be, I think it's pale plum. Let me see. I'll show you in a second the difference between pale plum, very old color, and Fresh Freesia, because I've used both doing my cards. Where is it? Pale plum, Fresh Freesia. There is a difference. It's slight, so if you're like me and you have older cardstock, this works. So now we're going to cut this open. And we are going to put this right on the line of my card base. Now I have a quarter sheet, which will go in the quarter sheet slot. And this is going to get glued right on top of the pale plum. It's probably meant to be this way. So just sliding that on there. There you have it. Now that pale matches the inside. Ta-da! And the envelope, please. Oh, the envelope is just as gorgeous. Look at that, how simple and how easy that was to do. So that is my card project for project number 25 for 2022's August Paper Pumpkin Sweet Sunflower. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this card, give me a thumbs up, share my video, help me grow this channel, would you please? And let me know if you have done what I just did with the card. Put it on the wrong way. Would you? I would like to know how many out there do that, because it happens to me. So come back and visit me again in my wonderland. Bye-bye.